And pro-Palestinian demonstrators gathered Monday outside of the White House in Washington, D.C. after U.S. President Donald Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. To know more about the events and the results of the meeting, our correspondent Jorge Gestoso with this report from the U.S. Capitol.
Thank you. At this hour here in Washington, you can see in the background here the White House. There are protests pro-Palestine just after the meeting that President Trump had with the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. They said that they reached an agreement regarding the situation with the Palestine, and now it's going to be waiting for a response of Hamas. What is really interesting is that they mentioned that the agreement, quote unquote, among them includes the return of all the hostages and definitely the arms being dropped by Hamas, which in reality, according to what is the situation with Hamas, will never ever accept to drop the arms and decide to disappear from the life in Palestine. So remains to be seen what is the official response of Hamas. And in the meantime, there is clear, again, these protests have been taking place for a long time now, while even when the two leaders were having their meeting at the White House, at the Oval Office. And then another issue that is going on here in Washington is that we are less than 30 hours away, meaning that tomorrow, Tuesday at midnight, if there is no agreement, the government is going to shut down. The two leaders of the Democrats and Republicans met with President Trump after he had his meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu, and they got out of the meeting with very little hope that an agreement among them will be reached. That means, for example, that all the official organizations belonging to the government could be shut down, could have affected also the salaries of the employees of the government, and whatever is going to be next remains to be seen. We don't know how long it will take and the consequences. So basically, waiting for the response of Hamas after this afternoon meeting with Netanyahu and President Trump, and waiting to see if in the last 29 hours that is left by the end of the day of tomorrow, with eventually an agreement could be reached regarding the budget that they disagree, because the Democrat says that could definitely affect immediately the prices of medical insurance. We keep you posted. We get back to you now.